I'm Rose Jordan with Visit Mineral Wells, and I'm here at the Crazy Water Hotel with General Manager Cynthia Nelson. And in a little bit, we're going to catch up with Director of Spa and Wellness, Rebecca Ivins, and the Executive Chef, David Bull. And in a little bit, they'll be showing us around the newly renovated hotel so that we can see the incredible transformation. And they're going to give us a sneak peek in the spa and the restaurant that are currently under construction. And they're going to tell us what the Crazy Water Hotel has to do with the original Peter Pan movie. So most people associate Mineral Wells with the Baker Hotel, and we all love the Baker Hotel,
sure,
of course. But the Crazy Water Hotel actually holds a pretty significant place in our history and in our hearts because, number one, it was built first in 1925, this one.
Exactly.
Right, and the other one was close
1912,
by, 1912. And it was built on the Crazy Water Well, which is where our crazy water gets its name. So, since we're in the ballroom, Cynthia, this is probably the perfect time to explain what does the Crazy Water Hotel have to do with the original Peter Pan movie?
Well, everybody who knows anything about Peter Pan knows that Mary Martin is who made that role famous, and it also was kind of her breakthrough performance. And she's from Weatherford originally, and opened up a dance studio in Mineral Wells, actually in this fine ballroom right here. And to pay her rent, she sang in the lobby every Saturday.
That's so fun. So Mary Martin, Peter Pan right here. And actually now we have a group starting a theater here called Second Star Theater, and it's based on Peter Pan and it's in homage to Mary Martin. So that's really exciting. So Cynthia, a question that I get a lot, in fact I heard it downstairs just a second ago from people walking around, was, is the Crazy Water Hotel open now? Are there rooms that you can stay in today?
Absolutely. So we reopened in October of 2021, and then we eventually got to having 54 hotel rooms. That was by the end of April 2022, and we're actually in the process of converting 8 more rooms. So we'll soon have 62 rooms as well as 12 apartments.
Wow, and so the apartments, that's for people for long-term stay?
It is. So we have 10 unfurnished apartments on the 6th floor and 2 on the 5th floor. And then we do have a number of long stay guests. It's amazing how many people want to stay here for extended periods of time, even years, in some of our furnished rooms.
Wow, nice. And so that's actually one of the things that I've noticed is people, when they see the rooms for the first time, they're like, oh, this is such a big room, it looks like an apartment. And that's because?
Well, so when the hotel was originally being reconstructed or remodeled, as they like to say, although we all know it was a bigger project than that. A lot of the concept was around Airbnb, especially because it was during COVID.
Yeah.
And so that just changed a lot of things about the business model. So every room pretty much has a kitchenette. Some rooms even have full kitchens. And we have rooms that are 600 square feet. We have rooms that are 1,700 square feet.
And they're gorgeous. And they're
huge.
So fun.
They're beautiful. They're comfortable. They have separate living areas. So we have a number of rooms that even have 2 bedrooms, and we'll look at those, a couple of those probably later today.
Yeah.
2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms.
Yeah, the bathrooms are gorgeous.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can come with your family and friends and enjoy private space.
Awesome. All right, well, I think maybe let's go, since we're on the top floor anyway.
Sure.
Let's go take a look at the rooftop view, which is very popular.
Fantastic.
And then we'll work our way down.
That sounds great.
All right, good. Let's go. So Cynthia, this is one of my favorite spots. I know it's everybody else's favorite spots. So tell us where we are and what we're looking at here.
So here we are on the rooftop patio of the Crazy Water Hotel. It's one of our most popular spots for apartment residents and also for our brides, as you can imagine.
Of course.
This is such an amazing view. We've got the downtown, you have the local mountains around you, and of course you have the iconic Baker Hotel right back there.
Yeah.
So
gorgeous.
Hard to beat that kind of iconic view, and it really gives this a sense of place that you just can't beat. I'd like to say anywhere in Texas.
Yeah, it's gorgeous by day, but I love it at night too. When the different colors from the street lights and the cars and the different shops and stuff. I know we have our New Year's Eve gala here.
Absolutely.
And so if the weather behaves itself, it's just totally iconic to come out here for that New Year's ball drop moment. So it's just gorgeous night or day.
It's fantastic. And right there is where the sun sets every night. So
it's gorgeous.
You can't beat it.
Yeah.
So we're almost there, Rose. Some of my favorite rooms in the entire building are our hospitality suites. They're perfect for all sorts of family gatherings. We end up having, honestly, celebrations of life up here, baby showers, wedding showers, rehearsal dinners, or just if somebody wants to have, you know, a nice opulent weekend away, it's hard to beat a room like this.
So I can see this being great for like either the bachelorette party or where the brides would hang out maybe the night before.
Absolutely. And you get your bride and all of her bridal party up here, having a perfect kind of nightcap to rehearsal dinner or that sort of thing, and then waking up and getting ready for the big day here. We have Rockin' Hair, as you probably know, we have Rockin' Hair Body and Soul Salon down in the pavilion area.
Yeah.
And so they can load up all their makeup and equipment and get you completely ready for your event right here in the comfort of your hospitality suite.
And the kitchen is ready for mixing up some cocktails and
absolutely
having some snacks.
We have more fun than we can shake a stick at in this room. This is a particularly popular floor plan.
Yeah.
All of our hospitality suites are at least 1,200 square feet, so there's plenty of space. It really feels like you're in an upscale apartment, not in a hotel.
And it's great because it actually does have the bedroom. It has the full bathroom and a smaller bathroom, but then it's got that huge table, which is great and you won't find. So it's a really great hospitality suite. Yeah.
And you should see this place with rose petals strewn about. It's a sight to behold.
Yeah.
We have a nice big bedroom here, perfect for the wedding night or just a restful night.
That and a full mirror so she can see herself get dressed.
Exactly. Full mirror, it's a perfect. And what we often find with our bridal parties is the bride and her bridesmaids will get one of these rooms, and the groom and his groomsmen will get another one. Yeah. And then they choreograph their first look and all of that out here. They're on the mezzanine. It's really special.
Yeah.
And then in here, of course, we have a bathroom that I always like to say is big enough to dance around in if you were so inclined.
Yeah.
You have the big walk-in shower as well as the soaking tub. So another great thing about the hospitality suites is you're right up here on the mezzanine level where you can look down on the pavilion, and the coffee bar, and all the fantastic shopping that we have down here. It's just such a fantastic view.
So finally we get to meet Executive Chef David Bull, and this is a little bit puzzling if you don't know where we are. So David, where exactly are we?
We're actually standing in the private dining room of Second Bar and Kitchen and in the main restaurants that we're about ready to open.
All right, so will the piano stay?
The piano will not stay.
Okay.
No, not.
All right. No. So we came in that way. You said that will be the main entrance.
Main entrance over there, and we'll have a full bar, full restaurant service, and we've got about 85 seats in the main restaurant, and this private dining room will seat close to about 30 people.
Wow. Okay. So are you able to tell us yet a little bit about kind of the direction of the cuisine?
Yes, so Second Bar and Kitchen, actually our first location was opened in downtown Austin in 2010.
Okay.
So this technically will be the 4th location of Second Bar and Kitchen.
Okay.
So we've got one at the airport, we've got one at the East Austin Hotel in downtown Austin, and we've kind of modified it and brought it up to Mineral Wells, so we're super excited.
All right, and so what can we expect? What kind of?
You can expect some incredible pizza, burgers and fries, but also some steaks and chops, homemade pizza, cheese boards, charcuterie. You know, there's a vast array of stuff, but also focus on vegetarian, vegan, and some health conscious stuff. It's always been a part and a core of what SBK, Second Barn Kitchen.
Yeah. And with you coming here, for sure.
Correct.
We want you to keep that here, so that's awesome. So. All right, and you wanted to show us what's happening over here.
So this is kind of exciting. You know, we've been working on this for, well, the design was about a year ago, but it's been under demolition and construction for the last few months. We're standing in the dish pit, so.
I'm not ready to do dishes
not ready to
today.
wash dishes or pots and pans.
So
but you can kind of see the walls are about to go up. This will be the hot line, so we'll have a really incredible wood stone fired pizza oven.
Okay.
And then this is what we call the pass. So expedition will happen here. Plates will go out into the main dining room. We've got an office. We've got a utility closet, a big walk-in upstairs, but then down the main staircase, we've got also support walk-ins and offices and some laundry and housekeeping and all kinds of stuff. So it's a full support mechanism to make sure that we've got everything we need to do some good food and great service and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Are we talking time frames yet? Do we know?
We are expecting to take the space sometime in May, which means we'll be opening
really
sometime in June.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's
going to happen fast.
The fact demo is done and the framing is up. This should happen pretty quick. So
exciting.
Yeah, the equipment's in storage. So it's a matter of just finishing the walls and starting to put equipment in. And then there's hiring staff and uniforms and recipe testing.
Yay.
All that good stuff.
So you're going to have to come soon and not only check out the hotel and the awesome shops, but come have a meal prepared by Executive Chef David Bull and his team.
We can't wait to have you.
Awesome. All right.
Absolutely.
Thanks, David.
You're welcome.
Lastly, we get to meet with Rebecca Ivins, who will be the Director of Spa and Wellness here at the Crazy Water Hotel. And so this may not look like a spa yet, but Rebecca, tell us what's going on here.
This is the original spa from the beginning days of the Crazy Water Hotel. And we are currently transforming it into what will be the new spa, on target for spring of next year. And we're just really looking to preserve the integrity of that original spa as much as possible in terms of the look and feel, the types of treatments that we offer.
So speaking of working with locals like Carol Elder with Crazy Water, I know that you guys plan to do a lot of local sourcing for like your bath and body products, like Carol over at Clark Gardens.
Yes, as much as possible. We want to utilize the wonderful natural elements that we have here, not just with Crazy Water, but Clark Gardens, Carol Montgomery, has already offered to grow herbs specifically for us that we can grind up and use in our scrubs and wraps. And so it's just going to be one more thing that's special to our land and our hotel.
Well, and I know you talked about keeping the integrity of the historic bathhouse, not just because we love our history and we want to preserve our buildings here, but you guys are actually partnered with like the Texas Historic Commission, right? And you guys are really kind of following their guidelines to keep the historic preservation piece.
And we love that because it really keeps us in line, it keeps us in check, making sure that we're doing this right and that we are holding on to those original things as much as possible so that our guests that come here to see and experience who we are will have that intact as much as possible. We're going to have as many original things as we can, kind of back to basics, wellness, soaks, massages, wraps. But at the same time, we'll have a few newer things that our discerning guests have come to expect nowadays for spa. But all along the way, we do have the Historic Commission making sure that things are in place to stay as original as possible.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of original pieces, like the doors, the original spa doors, it's really fun to see those. They're not only still hanging there, but you can still see the artwork, which is just a lot of fun.
You know, when I first walked down here into this space, it gives you such a feeling to see these were the original doors. So everything that this building has been through, all the transformations, those doors have stayed right there in that same place. And we're very excited to restore those, and our guests can still see them when they come, in spring of next year, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay, and so we were talking earlier, and you mentioned kind of, right now it's hard to see because we don't really have walls, but just give us a little bit of like what it's going to be when it's ready.
So where we're standing right now, Rose, this will be the women's locker area, restrooms. So we will have the gender-specific spaces. Everything the women have over here, the men are going to have right next to it in this space. And then as we walk this way, these are going to be treatment rooms.
Okay.
So back here we'll have a co-ed relaxation space. So you know, they can wait together for their services. The therapist will pick them up there. And then 7 treatment rooms all along this way here. One of those will be a couples suite that we're hoping to have a steam shower combo and maybe even a little 2-person plunge pool in there of the crazy water. But you know, it's not just for couples, friends, mothers, daughters. We want everybody to enjoy that space that just really want to spend a spa day together.
So we mentioned earlier with Carol up in the hospitality suite being the bride's space. So it's just one more perfect piece where you really can do all the things for your wedding here, like come and have your spa treatments, you know, head up to Rick House Brewing and grab a cocktail or some of their famous locally themed beers, go to Rockin' Hair, Body and Soul and get all of your, you know, get your hair done and your makeup and all of that. And then after, while your family's here for the waiting for the wedding or hanging out after, all of the shopping. So we're really excited to see the spa come back and really kind of complete what the hotel was and what it's going to be. So it's really exciting.
I'm very excited. It's going to be a beautiful spa, and we're just really excited to share it with everybody that's waiting to come see us.
I'm one of them. Put me on the list.
Me too.
Well, Rebecca, thanks so much for showing us around. I can't see it yet because I'm not down here with you, but I can't wait to see it when it's ready.
We'll have you back.
All right, great. All right.
So here we are back in the lobby, and I have to tell you that we have a real secret find that's just developed pretty recently, and it just speaks to my heart so much. I just have to show you. So we have this old letter box, obviously, and that people can drop letters in from whatever floor where they're staying. And recently we opened it up and discovered that people, especially little kids, are leaving these letters here, and they're just the sweetest things I've ever seen.
Love notes, advice.
Oh my gosh.
Every time I need a little extra love in my life, I just come read these. This one says, "Future me,
love you." Oh my gosh.
And this one has some great advice about eating more broccoli. It's just the sweetest. Now he's strong. There's even a drawing about the impact of broccoli.
So fun. Oh my gosh.
And notes, you know, just future, there's children's notes, there's adults' notes themselves, telling themselves to stop taking life so seriously and remember all the great memories.
Oh,
so it's really,
that's so great.
It's really fun.
So are you gonna leave these and let people keep doing it? Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I need to think of something to write. I'll have to go upstairs and drop a note myself.
Right.
So fun. Well, you guys, it is amazing to see the transformation of this hotel, because just 5 years ago, this is not what it looked like. Like, it is not what it looked like. No. Thank you so much for showing us around. I love where it's going already. I know for me personally, it just feels like this has become the place where community happens. You come in here and you've got church groups that are having their staff meeting in the lobby, or you've got women playing bridge over in the pavilion by the coffee bar, and it's just like, this is where the children's performances are, and now you guys are doing like dance lessons and pictures with the Easter Bunny and just all the things. Like, this is our community spot.
It's so much fun. Like, as you know, we have the art show coming up in the school district. There's a regular Domino's group that meets right outside of Rick House Brewing. And sometimes you'll come up here in the evening and there'll be a group of local musicians out there playing together. It's truly the heartbeat of
it is. It's a real community hub. It's so great to see this hotel coming together, and it's so close to being done, but it's amazing how much the transformation has just taken place.
Exciting.
Really great.
It's really special. We're so happy to be a part of it.
All right, well, thanks for showing us around.
Thank
we can't wait to come back when the restaurant and the spa are done, and so we'll for sure have to come back.
Absolutely.
All right,
we'll
well,
be here.
Heroes.
We will put the link to the hotel because you can, as we mentioned, book a room now or schedule your wedding or other special event. So I'll make sure in the description we'll have the links to the Crazy Water Hotel and to the shops here and the brewery and all the fun things that you can do here. Thanks for following along, and we hope to see you here in Mineral Wells soon.